We are told that monsters aren't real, that they only exist in our nightmares. But what if the story you heard as a child was based on a cold, hard fact? Today, we uncover the urban legends that turned out to be terrifyingly true. From forgotten corpses in funhouses to the invisible poison of the toxic lady. Lock your doors, because the truth is much worse than the myth. Our first story begins in 1911. Oklahoma, a man named Elmer McCurdy. Elmer was a train robber, a very bad one. He used too much nitroglycerin. He blew up the safe, but he also incinerated the money he was trying to steal. His luck ran out in a shootout with the law. Elmer was killed instantly. No one claimed his body, so the local undertaker decided to experiment. He mummified Elmer and put him on display. People paid 5 cents to see him. For decades, Elmer's body was sold and moved from one carnival to another. Over time, people forgot he was a real person. They painted him neon green. 1976. A film crew was shooting an episode of a famous TV show in an amusement park. A crew member tried to move a wax mannequin, but the arm snapped off. Fairfax County, Virginia. Home to a bridge with a dark, whispering history. Legend says in 1904, a bus carrying asylum patients crashed right here. Soon, dead rabbits appeared, hanging from the bridge as a warning. October 1970. Cadet Bob Bennett and his fiancée were parked in the dark. Suddenly, a man in a white rabbit suit emerged from the woods. Without a word, he hurled an axe, shattering the passenger side window. In Pennsylvania, they called him the Green Man or Charlie No-Face. 1919. Young Raymond Robinson climbed a bridge and touched a live wire. 22,000 volts surged through his body. He survived, but he was changed. He lost his eyes and nose. He became a living nightmare to locals. Teenagers would drive Route 351 at night, searching for the glowing figure. It's the ultimate travel nightmare, a bad smell in a cheap motel. In 1999, guests at the Ocean View Motel complained of a rot. They slept for days directly above the decomposing body of Saul Hernandez. Imagine a house that isn't empty. Someone is living inside your very walls. In 1986, Daniel Laplante drilled holes to watch a family without them knowing. He would emerge at night, eating their food and moving their personal belongings. In Japan, a woman lived in a man's closet for an entire year. Deep in the Swiss woods, a figure known as Le Loyant haunted the paths. He wore a vintage military gas mask and a thick, heavy camouflage cloak. For 10 years, people doubted he existed, until a single photograph proved everything. In 2013, he vanished, leaving only his mask and a cryptic suicide note. Staten Island's urban legend was Cropsy, an escaped killer with a hook hand. He was the nightmare story told to kids to keep them out of the woods. But Cropsy was real. His name was Andre Rand, a former hospital orderly. 1994, Riverside General Hospital. A patient arrives who will paralyze the staff. When they drew her blood, a strange, toxic odor began to fill the room. One by one, doctors and nurses collapsed, suffering from mysterious chemical exposure. A hazmat team had to seal the hospital. The legend of the toxic lady was born. These stories prove one thing. The monsters aren't always under the bed. They are walking among us. Be careful what you believe, and stay safe.